Okay, what is one thing that leaderpreneurs and those desiring for personal success and significance need the most? It may surprise you. On episode 103, Synergy and Unity on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. This podcast is for those who desire more, who desire to enjoy an extraordinary life. In this podcast, I give you these spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in everyday life. Okay? This is pre-recorded because I double up on podcasts on Saturdays during the regular series because I don't like having to podcast on Sunday unless it's a faith-based podcast. It's around the same time of year, mid-September 2014. I'm in Mrs. Barron's class when another term that I have been interested in since 2008, when I was booted out of graduate school. This term fascinated me when I discovered that in 2008. The term is synergy. Dr. Stephen Covey mentioned it. So we're going to use it in a different way. You know, we're going to tap into our God-given talents and potentials and abilities here, you know. Let's talk about unity. Let's talk about unity. You see, our Savior says this in Matthew chapter 18. It says, where two or more are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them. All right? I want you to think about this. Synergy and unity is so important nowadays. With the political climate being so divisive, and with our reactive culture wanting us to abandon synergy and unity, unless it suits them. I'm serious, folks. It runs rapid, and that's why it was awesome that in Mrs. Barron's class we learned about synergy. Synergy is the ability for teams within an organization to collaborate and work with cooperation. What synergy means in Empower Your Pattern and in Stephen Covey's 7 Habits has a totally different meaning in our sub-zero reactive culture. And so we need to look out for that. Synergy means cooperation and unity. Finding consensus in that the whole, despite differences, equals the sum of its parts. You think about that. I started thinking about that when, back in 1985, when my granddad had his business for about a couple of years. But I never thought in a million years I would be talking about something as such a simple yet complex and profound concept here on Empower Your Pattern Radio. It's amazing how my mind thinks. I almost think in some cases like a lawyer because I almost went to law school. But sitting there and learning about synergy, I thought, let's apply that in a way that leaderpreneurs and those desiring success can get it, no problem. It's not that hard. This is Jimi Hendrix saying goodbye for now. Until next time, do what others don't so you can be and have what others won't. Choose, act, and pursue. Do what others don't so you can be and have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you. We hope you enjoy what you hear on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe. We would love to have you as a part of the Empower Your Pattern 2.0 community.